Your customers can send orders directly to you via the cable interface on a web browser, and can review their jobs via integration with their desktop software via the Windows sidebar application. A dentist will need to be registered on the cable system before orders can be created by them. Registration is free, but fees may be charged when submitting an order. Once a dentist has registered an account, they can log in to the cable interface and view the status of their current orders. Here, the dentist can immediately see the status of their cable jobs, view the job's history and any attachments. They can also print a purchase order and barcode. They can add additional details to a job by clicking on the job number. Add attachments. And add notes. The dentist can also view the jobs that are being worked on by the lab, that weren't submitted via cable. They would need to choose to view non-cable orders. These non-cable jobs are prefixed with a T, to identify them as Transactor jobs entered by the lab. Dentists can still add attachments and notes to T jobs. Dentists can also run various reports, as seen from this list, including viewing the progress of their open orders. To create a new order, the dentist will choose Add New Order. Now they must enter the details of the order. A patient ref can be entered instead of the full patient details, but as many details can be entered as required. Choose to create a new order, remake, etc. Set the required by date. The lab can adjust the due date once you receive the order. Attachments can be added. Choose the lab to send the order to, and which price list. The lab can adjust this when the order is received. A chart can be added to the order, and this will be passed to the lab as both the chart and as the notation on the job itself. Annotations can also be drawn onto the chart. Notes can be added to detail the items required. The lab can add the actual items required to the job when they receive it. Until then, the job will not show the total value. Finally, the lab slip can be printed and packaged with any impressions or other items to be sent to the lab. Once the practice has sent the impression to the lab, they can mark the job as sent to lab. At the lab, when new jobs have been sent by a practice, or when they've added notes and attachments, or changed the status, you will see notifications appear next to the Cable Dental button. Click the button to view the notifications. New jobs are shown here, new attachments, and new notes. Double-click a job to bring it onto the form, or you can always scan the barcode on the lab slip once you receive the impression in the lab. You will see the job appears showing all the details added by the practice. A new job will be marked as a pre-booked job, as the lab will need to edit it and add the required items to it. You will also see the location of the job is shown. In this case, the job is on the way to the lab. Attachments can be viewed by double-clicking them at the bottom left. Notes are visible at the bottom right. New attachments can be added, as well as new notes. New attachments will also be visible to the dentist on their cable interface, but you can add new notes and choose to make them invisible to the dentist. To do this, add a note, and click the Private Note for Lab Use Only box before clicking OK. Add items to a new job as normal, by editing the job, then adding the items. Set the due date as required. Book the job in when you're ready. You will notice the new location is set to at lab. The dentist will be able to see this job's updated price and status on their cable interface. When you have completed the job, you can book out completed, and this will also reflect on the dentist's cable interface. If you wish, you can also adjust the location to show the order is on its way to the practice, once it's loaded in your delivery vehicle. The lab's cable interface has a similar layout to the dentist's cable interface. You will see your current cable orders listed on the default view, and to view your Transactor-only orders for cable-registered dentists, or T-jobs, you can choose to view non-cable orders. Click a job to see the details of the job. You can add attachments and notes. Various reports are available in the Reports menu. These can be exported as PDF, Excel documents or Word documents. Also print a lab slip or barcode label, which can be used for quick job retrieval via Transactor or the Cable Sidebar app. Any changes you perform on a job on the cable interface is also reflected in your Transactor software, and vice versa.